Whoa, friends! There's something very strange going on outside the window.
JJ, open it as fast as you can! Those monsters are about to destroy me! They've been running after me for so long!
Mikey, what happened? Who was even running after you and why was he doing it?
Whew! I'm finally safe! JJ, look at this! Those are some really weird Endermen!
Friends, this really does look very strange. These are Endermen made of some strange material? Perhaps even from a portal to another world?
I don't know how to describe them at all, but we need to take up arms as soon as possible and destroy them, before they destroy our village.
That's really fair. It's a good thing I have everything I need in my chest. The best armor, a pretty good sword, and of course the golden apples.
Yes, now we will definitely be able to defeat every monster. They will be afraid to attack us and even say something.
We have to prove to them that we are the strongest in our whole village. Let's fight. Just stick together like true defenders.
JJ, there's really a lot of them here. Let's divide the monsters a bit and try to handle our part. I'm sure it'll work out.
Yeah, let's do it. Just don't let them surround you. That's the most important rule in any battle. We can counter it as hard as we can. The whole problem is, what and where did these Endermen come from? I mean, I've never seen anything like that before in my life.
Yeah, I agree with you. There's probably a portal with these monsters in it somewhere.
When we defeat all these monsters, we can solve and investigate something. I'm also very curious about where they came from.
If there's some huge portal here, then we need to go into it. We need to stop all these monsters once and for all.
We're already close to victory. Yahoo! We did it! Now it's up to us to figure out what's going on here. Something very close.
JJ, help me again. Those monsters found us and started attacking again. We must defeat them all with one mighty blow.
I'm already doing my best to help you. Mikey, just be more careful. That way you can get out of any situation.
Okay, JJ, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have yelled at you. But all those monsters have already been destroyed. Now we need to figure out where the attack came from?
Yes, friends, we were able to defeat all the monsters and remain almost unharmed. Hey, Mikey, look! There's some weird house in the distance over there. It wasn't there before. Who built it?
JJ, look! This house really is made up of portals to the netherworld. Most likely it's some kind of trick, and there's more waiting for us inside.
That's what we have to find out. If it really is possible, I'm very interested to find out who did it.
JJ, that's just awful! Monsters are everywhere and attacking us. We have to somehow hold out and defeat them. This is the final battle.
I realize that these are the weakest monsters. I realize I'm a little stronger than them. But that doesn't mean the battle can be boring.
We're pretty good at fighting, although our last battle was a really long time ago. We were fighting against some bandits. It's always harder to fight against fantasy creatures. They require certain tactics and a plan of action. Do you have one of those?
Yes! That's why you have to adapt and change tactics all the time. After all, one can work and the other can make things worse. That's why you have to do your job honestly. It's much better than lying to someone and making things a very bad place.
JJ, there are very few monsters left. That's why we need to speed up and finish our goal. I want to get into the house.
Last one left. Yahoo! We did it! We were able to get through all of these challenges pretty quickly, and I'm loving it.
Now we have a much more serious and dangerous task ahead of us. We need to get inside and find something useful.
I think that was definitely not a problem. Because I don't remember what the jokes are here at all. So, we'll just watch.
JJ, look at this place. This portal is really evil. What if it takes me somewhere? I wouldn't forgive myself if I didn't go back.
Here we are inside and absolutely nothing is happening. We should probably do whatever it takes to get out of here. Even use another power.
JJ, this house was really done by a man with great taste. That's the originality of it. I would live in a house like this myself.
Oh, maybe someday we'll have so many diamonds that we can buy literally everyone here? That would be really nice.
Let's decide what we're going to do first. You want to go to the netherworld to save who knows who from who?
We don't even have a proper resting place here. What about water? We don't even have a shower, so what am I supposed to do?
I'm sorry, but we're in the middle of something else. We need to get this whole story out and tell our friends.
Wait, friends, look! Mikey, there's some kind of weird passage under the bed. We need to go in there and close it up fast.
Do you really think it's safe in there? What if there's some monster sleeping in there that we wake up?
There's no monster, Mikey. Stop making things up. There's just some huge portal. I guess that's where we need to go.
Since we have no other option, we can go there. There's no difficulty at all.
If there are any monsters on the other side, we'll definitely destroy them there. Whoa, friends, we really teleported. Look at this place. What is this?
JJ, we're standing on some invisible blocks and we can see everything. It's really, really cool looking. But I'm getting scared.
This is probably going to be a really, really long part of our passage. I have absolutely no idea what to expect from this whole world. We don't even know ourselves where we've gotten to. But we need to go straight ahead and try to get through this place. There must be some monsters here, 100%. Without them, this place would be a lot scarier. When you're just on your own.
Let's press the button and see what happens to us, shall we? Whoa, we've already teleported to another place. A much more private place.
This looks more like some kind of prison than anything else. I don't know what's going on here, but try not to push those buttons.
Yes, I agree with you completely. Let's tread carefully, and only then we'll see what can come of it. We're going to spend a lot of energy to get out of here. I think we have a much bigger and more difficult time ahead of us. Any help we can get would be really important.
Mikey, look! We even have some armor, weapons, and even a bow here. Apparently, we're going to have to fight some kind of boss monster.
That sounds really interesting, but I think this boss will be really easy. Although, what if there are no monsters at all?
In places like this, it's just impossible that there won't be a boss. They're everywhere. Monsters and bosses. So we'll be very careful. We'll take it all with us for now. It'll be 100% useful to us, I think. Even more than in normal times.
Hee. This stick allows me to push away anyone I don't like. Hey, how did you even get down there?
Push the button, Mikey. It's very simple. Look, it's getting worse and scarier in here. Let's move as slowly as we can.
Yeah, it's clear. Let's try to get through this as fast as we can and get to something interesting. There's a lot of rooms.
Mikey, pay attention here. We might miss something very valuable, and we really don't want that.
I understand, JJ. I'm trying to look under every corner, but it's hard. There's just so many enemies that can come out of the corner. Hey, look, there's some choice and some doors. Apparently, we need to choose one of them and continue on our way.
Let's just choose one path and follow it. I'm very curious to see where it might lead.
JJ, look what it is. It's your favorite parkour. We now have to start going through it to get to the end.
Mikey, don't worry about it. This is apparently the first challenge and it's parkour. We even have save points.
Every time we fall, we'll appear at that spot and start all over again. So be careful with that.
I like parkour a lot. I'm really very strong at it. And as I can see, this parkour is not easy at all.
What do we have to do here? Just jump to the very top. And there's just an incredible amount of levels and floors. It's just unbelievably horrible.
Get through it. Either jump to some point or there are some save points. You've got to get there as fast as you can.
Since that's really true, let's try to get through it all. Especially if you keep your concentration, you can jump.
Sometimes that concentration can get in the way. I'm already jumping it quite carefully because this world is really something strange.
Our task is to get to that end. Apparently, there really is something very useful there that will help us pass this test.
Unfortunately, it's going to take a lot of effort for us to get through all of this. I think it's going to be incredibly difficult. Be prepared to try to fight yourself so you don't give up. Because it really is incredibly difficult, no matter what anyone says.
I wish they'd put some kind of maze for us to go through or something. But definitely not parkour. For me, parkour is incredibly difficult.
I can already see how difficult it is. You've already run incredibly far. I can't even thank him enough for his help.
I can't go on like this for very long, JJ. This is a tough challenge for us. Can't we just give up? I think that's the best solution.
No, Mikey, we're not giving up. It's not in our code of life. We always go all the way to the end. You're right. We do fall down a lot and we need to do something about it. We need more practice and training, not the other way around.
It's much harder than you think. We have too many problems, and we don't even know how to solve them. We need some kind of plan.
You don't have to worry about that, Mikey. We can handle any challenge. You just need to not give up early now. You're doing really well, so don't worry about it. You're even better at jumping here than I am, even though I like parkour a lot.
I'm really not very good at it. It's incredibly hard, especially at times when there are such small blocks. This parkour was made by a really weird villager. I'm definitely gonna find him when I get out of here because it makes me angry.
I don't believe there's anything cool here at all. Yes, there's a huge parkour room and it's really amazing. But nothing more.
Anyway, the longer and farther we jump, the better chance we have of winning. We just have to be very careful. I think the more mistakes you make, the less you make in the future. We need to try and make it to the very end.
There's not much left to do. We'll definitely get through this ordeal and go on. I can definitely see a way out, Mikey.
Phew, this is really incredibly difficult. I need to take a break because these jumps are really serious.
This is really one of the longest and hardest challenges ever.
JJ, look! There's some really weird room in here. It's probably a jump point. We're finally getting there. But I can make you fly very, very far. Do you want that, my friend?
Of course I don't want that. I've been jumping here for too long to give up and fall right now. Let me take a look around to see what's even going on up there. Friends, we finally made it. We were able to make it to the very end with Mikey. It was incredibly difficult.
This whole ordeal is one big horror. The sooner we finish it, the better it will be for all of us. I want to get out of this world as soon as possible.
This whole world reminds me of some kind of scary laboratory for studying how to turn into monsters. But there are no monsters.
If we've been given equipment, that means we'll have to fight against someone. That makes sense, JJ.
I don't think it's going to be empty. All the monsters have either run away or are hiding. But it could be anything. So we don't need to be suspicious. Just be careful and don't fall into any traps.
I don't understand where we are right now. Do we have to run endlessly straight ahead to achieve something?
Mikey, I'm just as interested in all this as you are. We're just trying to keep going. But I feel like there's no way out of here. It's some kind of horrible maze with no way to win. Are you sure you want to try this?
There's nothing left for us to do anyway. We've already found something useful. So maybe the way out is closer than we think.
Let's hope so, Mikey. But I don't think it's this time. We've wasted too much of it. And now we're just walking around and exploring everything.
Well, I'm sorry. It's impossible to go through that parkour fast. I mean, there's not even any elevator or anything. It's just one fall, and that's it. Oh, we keep getting teleported somewhere. I can't even understand what it is. It's very hard for me to even guess.
I wish I was home right now. I'd like to eat cookies and watch cartoons. I shouldn't have jumped into that scary portal.
I certainly understand that you're dreaming, JJ, but we just have to keep running. This is our last chance for salvation.
Yes, I understand that very well, but I get a little frustrated when I don't see any way out. It's just impossible for us.
There is a way out of every situation. And we are ready to win at any moment. Because we are the duo of Mikey and JJ.
That sounds really strong, Mikey. Thank you for your support. Gotta get back on track and help you look.
There's just too much going on for such a complex. There's sewers and parkour, and some offices. It was probably a laboratory.
That's what I'm telling you. There was definitely some kind of lab underground that not many people knew about. And that parkour thing, was that training for the monsters? I think that's what it was. It's really creepy.
JJ, even though it's quite old, there are stairs. We used to go upstairs all the time. Perhaps there's something resembling a helicopter up there.
Let's go and check it out. If there's a helicopter in here, it's really our big win. We'll do something incredible right away.
Here come the floors with the stairs. It probably reminds me of climbing up to the roof. If that's really true, we're very, very lucky.
Mikey, I'm running out of energy already. I won't be able to walk very long. We need to find a way out of this situation as soon as possible.
Yahoo! JJ, look! We finally made it. We were able to go all the way through and get to the most important thing, which is the helicopter.
I can't believe my eyes! We actually managed to get out and find that helicopter. Now we can escape from this place once and for all.
It really was a challenge.
We even have some diamonds here! It's a really big success, and we definitely won't lose it. Friends, we've really come a long way with Mikey. We defeated some really weird Endermen, and of course we passed this place.
Actually, I've passed it more. You were always behind me and catching up with me. I'm the one who passed this place. Hey, don't take credit for all the achievements. Otherwise, I'll beat you very badly.
There's nothing you can do to me, Mikey! This is now our final spawn point. Hey, which one of us can fly a helicopter?
Exactly. None of us can fly it. This is going to be a really big challenge for us. I'm ready to get in and fly it.
Hey, I'm not letting you fly the helicopter. You'll destroy us all for sure. We have to take this matter really seriously.
Then why are you trying to hit me? JJ, you won't succeed and there's no point. We need to run away from here together anyway. We'll head back to our village where we'll celebrate our victory. Eating cookies, watching cartoons, and more. We'll head back to our village where we'll celebrate our victory. Eating cookies, watching cartoons, and more. That's why, let me fly this helicopter. I promise I won't let you down and we will win.
We probably really don't have any way out of this situation. The sooner we can escape from here, the better it will be for us. Okay, Mikey. If you're really sure of yourself, then jump at the controls of this helicopter. Of course we're going home. That's the only point I'm interested in.
Oh, that sounds great. Now that we've decided which one of us is going to fly, I need to check out the helicopter again. If I'm not mistaken, it can fly. That's why we can go home at any time. Just tell me.